What is up, Cahir Club? Welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's... Whoa!
Hey mate, hope you're well. Sorry haven't been about much, have had a terrible 2 weeks, man. Sorry haven't been around to support you as much as I wanted.
No worries, dude. No need to apologise. I hope your terrible 2 weeks are coming to an end and things are starting to look up. Glad to see you back here, though. Hello, how goes it? No worries at all, dude. I hope things are doing better now. But yeah, how goes it? I hope everybody is... What? I hope everybody's having a great week so far. It is Wednesday. We are at the midpoint of the week. Hello, Rob. Hello, Area 51. Hello, Brugger. How goes it? Why isn't my bitrate going down? That's not great. Is that doing what I think it's doing? Is it things doing... No, I'm being lied to? Okay, cool, that's fine. Didn't mean to start stride. No worries. I'll restride. Today we are back with our Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke. Last stream, we beat Grusha and Ortega and Tulip. Oh, right, we did 3 badges last stream, didn't we? I guess things are starting to get a bit closer together. There's less traversal to get around. You know, less lots of things to do. We also started doing 4-star raids, which got off to a horrible start with Vespiquen, but in the end we got a Cacturn and a Luminion. So we're building a little bit of a backlog again, which is nice. Glad to see it. Will it last? We'll see. You know, my luck, not always the best. My strategies, not always the best. But... not too bad here. How's things going? Hell yeah, glad to hear it. Yeah, things are going pretty solid in this corner. Had a pretty chill day. But other than that, alright, I'd say we hop into things. No need to dawdle. Dawdling is for nuts. Okay. And obviously I'm not a nerd because I'm playing Pokemon. Team intros. We got Rosnorb, the Bronzong. We got Loose Billy, the Gumshoes. We got Thigh High, the Serena. We got Spider Dude, the Spider Dude. We got Bunib, the Floatzel. And we got Mr. Grippers, the Clawitzer. Starting to realise... Give me a moment. Realising other things. There we go, I think. Starting to realise, what's it called? Starting to realise my brain isn't working ever. I don't think we lost anyone last stream, did we? Did we lose anyone last stream? Rufflet was the stream before. Oh, look at the Sableye. I've already seen the Sableye, but look at them. Yeah, no, I know we lost Rufflet the stream before, but, lost my dog today. So woken at 6 AM to a stranger at your door, telling you she was knocked down. She knocked down your dog. Shit, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that sucks, dude. Well, sorry, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, no, that really sucks, man. I'm sorry. I feel bad, like, going, well, next. Next up in our Pokemon game. Oh shit, Silasar. We are slower than the Silasar. I guess then. Oh. Don't. Okay. I'm gonna assume that was just an entry. Yippee. Alright. Hello Doc, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. We are continuing with our Nuzlocke today. Oh, okay, right back into the Silasar. That's great. That's awesome. Alright. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, U-turn. Are you gonna go away? No. This is going great. Had lots been walking around in the days.
Oh enough.
Sorry, my brain is tearing itself apart. Yeah, dude, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, make sure to save that chill time. Shit like this never easy. Don't force yourself to do anything at times like these. Just sit back and relax, man. But yeah. So on the agenda today is our final 2 gym badges. We've got Dondozo and we've got Eri, if I'm not mistaken. That's the two targets, the 2 badges. Unsure how quick I should run into them, because right now, team about level 50. That's great and all, but both of the remaining people are level 56. Yeah. Tatsugiri is level 57, the Dondozo is level 56. And Pokemon Eri. I believe Eri just has a level 56 ace. Yeah. Yeah, more or less. Her Annihilate and the Starmobile are both level 56. The rest of her team are level 55. There are some nasty mons on the team, I'm going to be honest. Namely Lucario, who's actually a special attacker, so that might not be that bad. And Annihilate, who is an Annihilate with Rage Fist, which... Obviously, with an Annihilate, the more we hit it, the more in danger we are, which isn't that great. I'm genuinely surprised that Rosnob took that thing out. I'm now realizing where I am. I should probably get out of here ASAP before something attacks me. I think what I'm going to do... I think the dub is going to be... head into North Province Area 1 and start scouting around. Because I believe that's where we are meant to go next, in the grand scheme of things. And then, yeah, then after that, my brain can crash. Then after that, we can figure out which one we're actually doing first, after, like, unlocking all the needed waypoints, basically. That's my thought, that's my plan, that's my strategy, as it were. Alright. Snom Outbreak, not as good as an Avalog Outbreak, I'm gonna be honest. I preferred the other one. Was that green? No, it wasn't. I just startled myself. Snom's actually a bit of a white whale of mine. I started a hunt for a Snom back in Sword and Shield. Went, like, well over 2k encounters for it, I think. And never actually ended up finding it. So I do need to catch a shiny Snom at some point, you know? Just to redeem myself. I feel like Scarlet and Violet's probably the game to do it in the grand scheme of things. You know, Weavile. Weavile could be... You know, I don't know if we have any Pokemon who are actually going to do well against the Weavile, so I'm going to avoid the Weavile, you know? Sammy time. It is quite, isn't it? It is quite. Oh, this is a very short tower. Okay. I thought this was going to be like a regular height tower, not like a... Well, this one's a bit of a chode. Alright, we need to get to the area down there. I guess we could try to fight some of the wild ones as we go down. Like, what level are you? 49. Okay, yeah, we're getting a bit risky. We're getting a bit frisky in terms of levels, which concerns me. Don't really want to be fighting uphill battles, that's for certain, but we might end up doing that. Why is the Ampharos a lower level than the Mareep Horde that surrounds it? That's a little confusing. Like, is the Ampharos the little one? Am I misunderstanding the relationship there? Alright. Now then. Let's look for some trainers. I'm going to be interested to see what kind of levels the trainers are actually going to throw at us. Because the wild Pokemon all seem to be about level 49-ish. That's like the general dub with that lot. I'm interested to see if the trainers are going to be a lower level or not. I'm also interested to see where the trainers are. I haven't seen any yet. Alright. Axew. Good thing that guy who hates Axew isn't here right now. He'd be flipping his shit. There's a trainer. There's a trainer. There are less students around here, I feel. I mean, maybe that's just because I've not seen any trainers yet. But, I like that this Sko villain is just watching us. Not sure what, like, the idea is there. Pupitar is that. Yeah, no, that noise there, I feel like, represents most of my feelings towards the Pupitar. Rosie, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gotten off. No, not gotten off, it's still going. I hope your week's going well so far. We are doing more of our Violet Nuzlocke today. Alright, Thrash. That hurt, but it didn't hurt that much. Did it hurt? Yes. When I fell from heaven? No. I had my Fortnite glider. Electros! Okay, that's not really who I wanted to see next, in the grand scheme of things. Like, in terms of Pokemon that I wanted to see, can't say Electros is one of them. Thigh-high resists electric attacks. It might have Flamethrower. But it's raining. There are much to consider. Gastro Acid, that suppresses abilities, right? It does. I'm not sure if Clawitzer would have even outsped there, so I don't know if we should have attacked or not there. Oh, I could just Terra into Dark. Never mind. I said Dark, I meant Ground. We could have just Terra'd into Ground, but it doesn't matter about Terra'ing at all. Nor does it matter about switching now, because Slowbro's up next. We are already in our best Pokemon to fight a Slowbro with. And it one-shot. That Power Whip. It's called Power Whip for a reason, let me tell you. Like, I'm starting to understand where they were coming from with the name Power Whip. You know? Was that like a Go-Go right behind me? Yes, it was. Espiratra is so confusing, because sometimes its head thing is orange, and sometimes it's white, and it changes based on the lighting of the area, and I don't really... Gallade, don't really get that. That guy was just legging it. Okay, he stopped. He stopped. I thought he had somewhere to be, you know? I thought my guy had somewhere to go. He was going to find Wally. Alright. Let's yoink the Ultra Ball. And oh, there's actually like a way around, I see. There's a trainer down here I missed. If I'd gone up the correct way, I would have found them. And I could have... We've not really used Bunib much. Bunib right now has the Lucky Egg, which I'm going to take away. Bunib is, like, level with the rest of the team. Bunib doesn't need the Lucky Egg anymore. Bunib instead needs the... I'll think of something. It's, Bunib needs the, the Clear Amulet. That's it, that'll do. That's a good enough. That's a good enough choice. That's a solid enough option for Bunib, is the Clear Amulet. It's kind of like in the leftovers category of like, I don't know what I want you to hold, so I'm just gonna give you a thing. I'm so intelligent! it surprises even me sometimes. That was the best choice for that situation. I did not know she was going to have a crocodile, I promise. I had no idea that that was coming. And yet here I am. Genius. The size of my brain, it actively presses against the inside of my skull. Which I don't think you want, actually. It's raining again. When you don't want it to rain, it's not raining. When you don't need it to rain, it's always raining. And when you're neutral on it, that's another category entirely. But the point is, it's no, it's still raining. I just managed to outrun the rain, which in its own way is an achievement. Being able to, like, drive in front of the rain. If you're neutral, it's hailing. Exactly. Alright. Which is like a mix between rain and dry. Because the hail is dry. But it still falls from the sky like rain. Sandwiches. Yes. What are you waffling about? I agree. Sandwiches are pretty cool. What I don't agree with is Serena being my opponent today. Because Serena is rather powerful. I know what it's like to have a Serena. Predicted the switch, but Spide Ops is unrivaled. I've really come around to Spide Ops on this playthrough. I used to think it was pretty shit. Okay, that was just a bad move all around, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to break this to you. I think that was the worst thing you could have done in this specific situation. Honestly, kind of surprised. Only been hit with Stomp as a physical move so far. As far as I'm aware, Serena's special ability, Queenly Majesty, does not turn stomping moves into grass types. So don't know why it used Stomp on my Floatzel when it had Leaf Storm. Not gonna complain. When he wants to learn Agility, just don't do that. Like... Oh no, it's definitely gonna. I was trying to figure out if it was about to chase me down. I probably should have left instead of just staring at it blankly, you know? But it was indeed going to try and chase me off. A dive ball! Now that's where it's at. Oh, these guys are strong trainers. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that was what I was getting into. I might have to, come back here. On the bright side, I should be able to fly back here unless I have to fight them to fly back here. But I doubt that, right? That's unlikely. That's an unlikely series of events, right? Surely, maybe? I've climbed the shortest one and gotten Dragon Pulse. You're the Dragon's Breath, though. What the fuck's up with that, huh? Dragon's Breath with Dragon Pulse on the tower? I kind of feel lied to. Or the Dragon's Tail. What's up this tower then, huh? It better be one specific thing. There better be a specific answer to this question. What the fuck? Okay. One last chance. I thought that Dreepy was a Vaporeon then, or a Dratini. No, I think I thought it was a Dratini, actually. Anyway, I didn't think it was a Dreepy. You're the Dragon's Wings. Well, there's no, like, Dragon Wing attack. So I guess you're off the hook. You know? If there were a Dragon Wing attack, I would be holding you to that. But there isn't. Unless you, like, count... Oh, what's it called? That dragon attack with the really shit accuracy. Dragon Rush? Is it Dragon Rush? That's... I think it might be Dragon Rush. Okay, it's only a gimme ghoul up here. Can't help but notice the gimme ghoul isn't even a dragon type. So I'm gonna make my way home now. After this absolute letdown. I'm also going to get the TM for Hurricane. I forgot how many insane moves they made into TMs in this game. Like, sure, here, have Hurricane. Nasty Plot? Yeah, that can be a TM. Sword Stance? Sure, sure. Like... They were just handing TMs out. They were like, what if we made like 180 TMs in this game? Before the DLC. And what about after the DLC? Like, most of the moves, I'm sure, are TMs at this point. Right? Maybe? Don't quote me on that, actually. Aha, here we have the areas. Tangerberry. You see, that said super effective bug attack, which... not really gonna come in handy here. Can't help but notice that the bug trainer was the first one, actually. This would have been a little bit more handy. How do I say... I thought that Bishop was a person. I thought that Bishop was a human being. I mean, as a Reina fan, how long do you think we've had Swords Dance as a TM? I think it has been a few generations, Swords Dance, to be fair. I could see it being one of those Gen 2 TMs, because I know Gen 2 had, like, Fire, Thunder, and Ice Punch. My guess is, like, Gen 6 or 7. But I wouldn't be surprised if it were longer. I was just kind of putting out, like, the fact that we have both of, like, the really good buffing moves. Both of the +2 buffing moves as TMs. I feel like the question of Gen 1. Perfect. To be fair, Gen 1 was, like, another generation of, like, crazy shit. I need to figure out who I'm going to use. Oh, wait, no, I never. I actually already know who I'm going to use as Mr. Grippers. I'm going to use Mr. Grippers against Airy as the first Pokemon. Because Mr. Grippers, obviously, is Terra Fairy. Which I can just terrestrialize Mr. Grippers into a Fairy type. Bada bing, bada boom. And then Prey, I guess? Because, like, it's not like Terra Blast is a pulse move, so it's not going to be buffed. It's not going to be improved. It does mean, however, Mr. Grip is level 50, which isn't a high enough level yet. Came TM75 in Gen 4. Wait, was it still in 5, 6, and 7 then? That's not really what I was looking for, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm honest, I'm keeping it 150% real right now. Not really what I was looking for. If I'm dishonest, that was a really good move, and you should have done that. If I'm even more dishonest, that was what I intended to do. Oh fuck, it's got Zap Cannon! Of course. Of course. I don't know what I was expecting, being hit by the best move in the game. That's a bit scary. I mean, usually it's just been locked behind Battle Frontiers and stuff. That makes sense, that makes sense. Did I just miss? Yes, yes I did. A little bit scared by the electric train. Weather Ball? This is an 85 accurate move. I'm gonna be honest. Gonna keep it real thigh high. 85% accurate move. Didn't kill. That wasn't your fault though. It did not kill. Not on you this time. I think we can buy 4 restores at this point, to be fair, because we've beaten all the gyms. Alright. That's a really good point. I missed my 85% accurate attack twice in a row. This belly bolt hit its 30% accurate attack the first time it tried it. What the fuck? I guess there really are fungus among us. Does he know? Does he know? No, look at the camera. Does he know? Look at the camera. Does he know? I do have a Pokédoll, that's so smart. I have 17 of them, in fact. That was genuinely the most goated suggestion. I entirely forgot those existed. For a moment there, I was just contemplating how fucked I was. I was just staring at the +4 Scyther, staring me down. And I was like, oh. Oh no. I think... There's nothing actually to say to that. That was genuinely terrifying. You there. These guys really want my head. These Scyther want me dead so bad. Rob, call them off. Okay, normally I go to Spider Dude, but Spider Dude has seen better days. So I'm not going to go to Spider Dude anymore. Cool. Cool. Not cool. Not cool. Really lame, actually. Really, really fucking lame. Really lame. Really cannot stress how lame. This does pose a good opportunity for a Pokemon to add to the team, but did kind of want to use a Gumshoe to the end this time, you know? Okay, I need to get to the Pokemon Center. Where the fuck is the Pokemon Center? Okay, let's avoid the Terra Slacking. I know that's in this area. I remember that's in this area. Not now, Shinx. I have more important things to do. Alright. We're safe. Pokemon can't get us here. Which means this is the perfect place to say goodbye to Loose Billy. Say goodbye too soon. I'm realizing the irony of singing the American national anthem to Gumshoes, but Loose Billy did not deserve that. Loose Billy deserved many things. Not that. Not death. Death was not a thing Loose Billy deserved. I have 3 large candies. How much does a large candy do? Not enough. Screech is pretty solid. See ya, Bill. Indeed, indeed. I'm afraid I'm not as great with Scythers. Caesar's fine, but Scythers like teens. Pretty whimsical murderizers. Alright, really, like, just a few more levels. Just a couple more levels. Just Tailwind? Okay, you're minus special attack. I'm gonna forget Dragon Rush for now. It was Dragon Rush, I was correct about Dragon Rush. Additionally, Noivern. Finkel the Noivern. Alright. Noivern's actually pretty peak. Noivern's also learning Dragon Pulse. Which, the thing with Super Fang is, I kind of want to keep it around just as, just in spirit of Gumshoes, so I'm going to forget Hyper Voice. Dragon Pulse will do more anyway, so it's fine. Does Noivern normally get, like, a sound boosting ability? I feel like it does. Alright. What if Noivern were the friends we made along the way? In a way, Noivern is indeed a friend we made along the way. You're not wrong. We did find Noivern. But so we did find Noivern along the way. Welcome to the stream needs a better name. I hope your week's been going well. We are doing the final 2 gym badges in our Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke today. We were leveling up Noivern because we just lost our Gumshoes, quite tragically. To an Arboliva. Okay, I would not have expected Arboliva to be the Pokemon that took Gumshoes down. Maybe should have acted with more caution toward the Arboliva. I didn't expect it to pull out that much damage. My fault for triggering Seed Sower, though. Like, if I hadn't triggered Seed Sower, Gumshoes would have lived. I should have Terastallized. Because then I would have one-shot it. But I didn't want to Terastallize because I didn't want to waste the Terastallization. But, yeah. I see you're almost at 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Cahir. Cahir! Cassiopeia! So you made it as well, Clive. Of course! It's the last base! I wouldn't want to miss out on the action! Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite, but we still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind after all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few stops left. Please don't let me down, either of you. Alright. Now, your week is miserable. The scheming backstabbers ate all your desserts while you're at work. Betrayal of the century. Chili powder. That's the CahirLIVE recommendation. The spiciest you can find. Felix, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. It's the final 2 gym badges. We did just lose Gumshoes, however. We did just lose Billy. Cassiopeia's hung up? Alright. Thanks to Cahir, I've slowly come to understand Team Star. I know what we need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Master Cahir. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. I should have done that in Clive's voice. You're gonna go with arson, but I'll try that one. I mean, like, chili powder's like arson of the tongue when you think about it. I'm now realizing that the trainer... that I should have just healed at the Pokemon Center anyway. Let's fight you. Just finished the Indigo Disc DLC finally. Hell yeah, enjoy your Terapagos. Do love Terapagos. Little guy, really. Gengar. And I'm leading with Mr. Grippers? Yeah, that'll do. That'll, no, that'll do. That's fine. I'll live a Sucker Punch. I can do a Dark Pulse. It won't live a Dark Pulse. You found some 1 million Scoville powder on the Isle of Wight. Yo, did you buy it? Did you taste it? You let Beethoven get a Gengar. Alright. And a Bronzong. Still weak to Dark attacks. But it's got more special defense than a Gengar. But it's using Future Sight. Stumble. Alright. Gonna be honest, now that we have a Noivern, I might pivot my strategy a bit. Looks like, obviously, Noivern is going to be just as useful of an option against the base. I'm still torn on... I'd need to train more. Like, I can't go into it as we are. To put it bluntly. You did? How did it taste? Did it taste like anything, or did it just taste like pain? Alright. Okay, yeah, we're getting some level 52s, which is good. Obviously, yeah, Mr. Grippers and Finkel are going to be, like, our two main linchpins, I think. To the point where I think I might try to give them some training? I'm gonna say, I don't see Finkel losing against that guy. Why? I don't know if you're going to stay there if I go to the Pokemon Center. I think it will. I think it does actually stay there if I go to the Pokemon Center. Because I sure as hell... No, I do have Quick Balls. I also have Timer Balls. Hey, buddy, can you stay there while I double-check for status moves? Can you just, like, hang on there? Just for a moment there, Heracross, please. Just, like, for, like, a second, you know? Just for, like, a moment. I just need to check if I can, like, put you to sleep. You know how it is. You know how it is. You understand, I'm sure. I'm sure you're, like... I'm gonna save, just because I know I can, like, get back in. Like, you just stay there. You stay right there, yeah? Does that sound good? You just don't move. Don't... Hypnosis on Bronze. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. That'll do nicely. I'm gonna try the Quick Ball, obviously. But after the Quick Ball's done, gonna need a backup plan. Alright. Now, do you mind if I really tried to get, like, the back hit in there? Did not work. Alright. But I have Quick Balls. Don't think I'm weak to anything this Heracross can throw at me. I might be, but I do have really good defense. Crit capture? I don't think it's going to capture. Did not capture. Okay, no, that's fine. Roach Chop. You see, that's... Don't like that. Don't like that. Not a fan of that. That there? Not a fan of that. I think Spider Dude might be my next best bet. Maybe. Finkel's actually also a pretty good bet, now that I think about it. Because Throat Chop isn't necessarily going to... It'll do a lot, though. This is a Heracross. Finkel has 100 defense. Okay, no, I'm starting to get confused. Is 100 defense bad? No, Floatzel has 60. Is Noivern just more defensive than I thought it was? I think this is my first main story shiny of Scarlet and Violet. I do not believe I've gotten... Oh! Okay! Don't like that! Not at all! Why would you do that? I'm just gonna go straight in with the Super Fang. This might backfire horribly. We might be about to lose Noivern. Okay, no, it's Swords Dancing again. Worse option. Netballs are the bug ones, yes. We have 3 of them. Oh, yes. Okay. I was a little bit worried there. I was a little bit panicked, you know? Sweating a little bit, you know? Shiny! What should we name Heracross? What should we name the shiny Heracross that we just got? Basically, the rules I'm going to abide by here is Heracross will be our award for beating, what's-her-face? You know the lady, Eri. Heracross will be the reward for beating Eri. Rob is right, Ito is a great name. This is like when you see something on the shelves when you're younger. Like, when you were, like, 10 and you saw something you wanted on the shelves. And then, like, your parents were like, look, Cahir. That's really cool. It's really cool that you want that. We're gonna get this for you now, but you only get it on your birthday. Or you only get it if you do well on that test. You know? It's like, you only get it if you do well on the test. That's the only way we get the Heracross. Okay? So you guys better do well on the test. I've still got 0 shiny Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. Your brother got a Glamora when you were waiting for him to, get to the 0 lab. Have you, done any hunting? What are you doing there? That's what I fucking thought. Alright. Oh wait, are you tired? What did you try and attack that, like, got you fatigued? Was it one of the Scyther? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the lucky egg. There we go. What did Gumshoes have? I forget. Was it the Muscle Band? It might have been the Muscle Band. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out if, what was it called? I'm still trying to figure out if, need to, like, be careful, because most of these Pokemon here are going to, like, launch at me. Okay, yeah, no, that was on you. I was not telling you to fight the Bishop. You decided to fight the Bishop. I was screaming, come back. In the game. I wasn't actually screaming. I like it when Noivern runs. That's kind of fucked up that it can do that. I'm not sure why Noivern can run on its two little legs. It makes sense, I guess. It's got them. But it's weird to see. I guess this is the consequence of X and Y doing the whole... This is the consequence of X and Y doing the whole flying Pokemon only fly thing. You know? And locking... You know what? I'm not going to blame that on X and Y. It's like... air battles, but yeah. Because, like, weren't there some sitting Pokemon in the Sky Battles? Or am I just mistaken? That's a good crowd of low kicks over there. That's another low kicks. You don't see me. You don't see me. Okay, Spider-Dude's level 54 now, which is pretty good. I'm trying to figure out who we're going to want to use. Oh, wait, it's probably just Clawitzer again, right? Hate to say it. Not that much, but I hate to say it. I think Clawitzer's probably going to be the best option for, like, most of the remaining things. Okay. Alright. You're gonna... There we go. You just had to run across the ground to do it, I guess? Alright, I forgot Airy greets you for this one. Which is, like, a nice subversion of what normally happens. But if, like, you somehow do Airy first, then... Wow! Hello! Kill it! Ah! Don't you hate it when you're frolicking? When you're frolicking and, like, the grasshoppers chase you? I hate it when I'm frolicking and the grasshoppers chase me. Ooh, I'm in prison. Didn't mean to click on that. That's no longer a raid we can do. I'm gonna bar that from the raid pool. Kind of lucky it was a duplicate. Although, then again, I wouldn't have been looking... On one hand, I do kind of want to have these guys fight here, but, like, that Luxray kind of worries me. You know what? We can find out. No, that one will. Okay. If you're a water gym leader, you'd be a bug type gym leader, and your ace would be the second stage water starter, which is a water bug spinnerack. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. I mean, maybe look at like other spiders and stuff. Figure out what kind of like spiders and inspiration Ariados is based off of. I'd say like those kind of spiders that use bubbles. That like use air bubbles to breathe. But I feel like that's kind of Araquanid's thing, in the fact it uses water bubbles. I guess you could make a unique spin on it. You know, like the spiders, I can't remember their names, but they like get like a load of like air on their like abdomen and use that to like breathe underwater. It's like such a smart little quirk for those spiders to have like just figured out. By the way, have you seen the Nintendo post on Twitter? Oh yeah, the stealth dropping of the Switch 2. I feel like it was more to kind of hamper expectations, which I find interesting. Are these guys, like, actually chasing me, or are they just here? They're just here. Alright. Alright. I want you to fight the low kicks, because you'll do a better job against low kicks. Okay, Mr. Grippers is now starting to fall behind. I might switch to Mr. Grippers holding the Lucky Egg, just for the next bit of training. Or maybe I should just go and do some actual, like, battles. Okay, I'm being attacked by a low kicks in the Pokemon Center. Not sure that's allowed. Is this allowed? Mods, can we get a check on this guy? Is this allowed, guys? Is this allowed, mods? But yeah, I'm guessing that they just don't want to announce it in the next Direct, so they're just kind of like hampering expectations for what's going to happen and like laying it out. I feel like everyone's acting really surprised over the acknowledgement of it though, you know? Like people are like, oh my god, Switch 2 real? And it's like, didn't we know this? You're gonna buy it day one like the Switch? I did when it had no games on it. I mean, it had Breath of the Wild, to be fair, which was, like, a very good game to have on the get-go. I think the Switch, like, did a good thing of staggering its releases over that first year. I'm gonna try and use Mr. Grippers, but I'm gonna be very willing to switch Mr. Grippers out. I probably won't buy it on day one, just because, like... I mean, I guess by the time it releases, I don't know what my finances will be like. But it seems a bit pointless to buy it day one, just in, like, my books. Because I wouldn't want to buy it just for the console, you know? Like, I'm not slating people who buy consoles to have the console. That's fair enough if you're a collector of consoles. But, like, I buy things to play the games on it. Primarina's death flashed before my eyes as that Bruxus attacked me there, I'm gonna be real. I watched that Bruxus's fangs bite into my Clowitza, and I saw Primarina dying all over again. Florgs. Florges? 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 Florgs. Florgies. Florgs. Florges. But yeah, I'll probably wait until some games drop that I'm actually really interested in, you know? Like, we'll see, like, what the next Mario Kart ends up looking like. We'll see, yeah, what's it called? Yeah, we'll see when the next Mario Kart comes out, when the first Pokemon game hits it and stuff like that. And then I'll probably end up buying it, like, when it actually has a library that I'm eager to play, you know? Because, like, before then, it just seems pointless to spend money on a console that's just going to gather dust until I actually have games to play on it, you know? Like, I'd say it's fine to invest in a console early, you know? If the console's got a couple of games that you're going to play, that you're interested in, and you're, like, kind of hesitant on it, I'd say still, like, get it if you're in, like, a position where you can actually get it, you know? Okay, you were going for the Cypher. You know, that's fair. I'd still say get it, because, like, it's probably going to get games on it later on that you're interested in, you know? Yeah, probably going to try to grab one at launch if you don't want to encounter stock issues. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Because the PS5 did have a lot of stock issues, didn't it? But, I guess I'll see when it comes out. Because if you wait a few months, then it's generally, like, solid enough. Although, that wasn't the case with the PS5, was it? That was, like, a golden goose for a while, wasn't it? We'll see. At least the benefit with the Switch over the PS5 is, the new Switch over the PS5 is, there's been, like... There's not been, like, a drought of big IPs, but... That's true, there hasn't. I'd been saying that. I'm really interested to see what the launch lineup of, that console's gonna look like. Like, do you think we're gonna get Prime 4 on it at launch, or... Because, like, bluntly put, the reason why the Switch was, like, kind of the console on launch was Breath of the Wild. Was Breath of the Wild and the fact most people didn't have a Wii U. So I'm interested to see what, like, kind of launch titles will be on the next Switch console. Like, I could see the possibility of a new Animal Crossing. It did take them 7 years to get a new one out last time, though. Which doesn't make me all that hopeful. Okay, I'm pretty sure that Thigh High is now getting to level 55, yes. Mr. Grippers is pretty good on levels as well. Apologies for the grinding spree again, I just don't want to run into the gym unprepared again. Not again. I don't want to run into the base unprepared. My Pokemon levels aren't like what they could be right now. So I need to make sure I'm like actually going in ready for a fight rather than ready to get my ass fucking beat. Alright. Also, what's sad though, they might shut down the internet for the Switch since we know that's confirmed. How do I say this? They shut down the internet service for the Wii U this year. That's like 7 years after the Switch. 8 years after... 7 years after the Switch launched. Like, will the Switch internet services shut down? Maybe. But if it continued, like... When online was first being advertised, they were saying, like, they wanted online to be the thing. So unless they declare a brand new online service, it might just be one for, like, the Switch and, It might just be one for the Switch and Switch 2. Like, one online internet service. And if it's one online internet service, then you'll be paying for the server upkeep for both. This is the Switch's ninth year. Really? No, it's not. Because that means the Switch would have launched in 2015, which it didn't do. The Switch was 2017. Yeah, the Switch was 2017. The Switch was 2017. I know this because I finished my GCSEs in 2017. Um, 2017 was 7 years ago, so it's the 7th year of the Switch. But yeah, even if the Switch's online services are going to get shut down, it won't be for a while. And I'd say there's a solid chance that, I'd say there's a solid chance that the online services are like, links for a reason. Alright. They release Mega Man ZXC or Buy as soon as you can. Is that like an announced game? But yeah, no, it's only been 7 years since the Switch. Low kicks. Should be fine. Let's water pulse it and see what happens. Probably not the best strat, but oh, okay, no, that's the best strat actually. Alright. Talonflame. Also, they made a new Pac-Man game. Yo, that's hype. Alright. It's a work-in-progress game that was announced at the time of the DS, and it's still never released. I see. I'm sure it'll come to the Switch too, Brugger, definitely. Alright. But yeah, the possibility of stocking issues is a good point. Still not sure I'm going to buy it on launch, though, just because... I don't know, like, I'm going to get fucking... Okay, I didn't. I thought I was going to get, like, chained along for a bit there, where, like, I run from a fight, spawn on top of a Pokemon. Run from another fight, spawn on top of another Pokemon. Oh, they cancelled it? I see, I see. Alright. Bramblegast. I didn't realize Bramblegast appeared around here. Wait, I'm trying to remember the timeline of how I did things. Okay. Let's take a look at the team and figure out what we're doing. Mr. Grippers is level 54. Okay, cool, that's fine. Finkel, level 55. Okay, cool. That's excellent. That's great. You love to see that. Honestly, I'm very worried about Annihilate. That's like my 1-2. Annihilate, terrified of it. Rage Fist is going to be a massive issue. If I can't take it down in like one hit. Like, if Annihilate doesn't go down in one... Yikes. Bluntly put, yikes. So I'm trying to figure out who I want to lead with. I think Finkel's going to want to be the lead. Because Airy leads with Toxicroak. So, if I lead him with Finkel, Finkel can take care of Toxicroak, maybe Pessimian. Lucario's going to be a different threat entirely, actually, now that I think about it, because it's fighting Steel type. But, if I can bait an Ice Fist from Annihilate onto Mr. Grippers, that'll be ideal, I think. At which point I Terrastallize, which would be another Ice Punch, into Terra Blast. Annihilate will probably outspeed as long as I have enough health left. Should be fine. No, it'll be a Rage Fist, not another Ice Punch. What am I talking about? But that'll be the first time I attack it after that first Rage Fist. Alright. No, I should heal at the center. I keep not healing at the center and then being like, oh no, I can't Terrastallize, which... Not really the best situation. You got 3k points now? Yo, that's enough for like a lot of Woo Yeah babies. You should consider... You should consider getting some Woo Yeah babies, I think. Okay. Can we... two separate questions. Number one, Clawitzer and Nasty Plot. Do those go together? Are those things that gel? That can happen? Are they real? Second question, do I have Nasty Plot? The answer to that question's no. Don't have Nasty Plot. I guess I could have always just gone, I want a TM made, and then gone to the dark section, and then find out from there. No Nasty Plots over here, okay. No, you're going for the curse word, I see. Well, it was worth a try. Alright. I need to defeat 6 trainers for a prize? That's... He saw I defeated 5 and then said 6. I know it. This guy's scamming me. He's scamming me, I tell you. He's scamming me. This is dismal. This is cheating. There's a lot more of this area, actually. No. Oh, wait, no. This is all, like, the starbase, I think. A lot of this is the starbase. Alright, let's head over here. I guess the starbase can't... Alright. What about you? Have I fought enough for you? Huh? Huh? There's 5? Okay. Does Eri count? Is Eri a trainer? Like, Eri is a trainer, but does she count as one of the trainers? Alright. That's a thought. Neuwern has a thing right now. Okay, first things first. Mr. Grippers. Mr. Grippers needs a better item. We only have the muscle band, which is a shame. I'd like the special attack equivalent, which I think is the glasses. Not sure where they are, though. It might just be best to give a second Margot Berry. You know, like, it's functional. When I go low on health, it works. Okay. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. The same goes to you, Eri, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves, but I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. Don't you trust your grunts enough to put them on guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now, if you want to get on with our battle, I'm already on my side. Get a closer look. Who are you? Here, there you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Starbird, and she and her Pokemon came at me without warning. They were just battling it out. Riri, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here. It's not safe. I'll take over the guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down. I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in Cav Squad, and everyone else in Team Star too. That's why you should get back to the base and rest up, even if just for a little bit. As the boss of this squad, I just can't. Riri, please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine, I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no sign-off. Let me hear a loud Hasta la vista from you. Hasta la vista! I love that. Alright. I'm your opponent now, you two. Come on, I'll take you both down. Hey, Cahir! My Pokemon and I are actually running on empty after that last battle. Sorry to spring this on you, but you think you could handle this grunt alone? Yeah? Thanks, I'll be cheering for you from the sidelines. Alright. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle? I'm so ready. And here I come. Imagine if they gave you an optional double battle with Clive there. That would have been funny. Alright. There was a Carbink. Based and Krogunk pilled. There was a Carbink just there. I'm not, like, losing it, right? Yeah, no, not Carbink. Flarlinks. Bit different. It's like appearing and disappearing. What's up with that? Prime. Okay, that's fine. It's back! Oh, it's here. It's here now. It's here permanently. What lives? Okay, that's fine. Let's check this thing's accuracy. 95. I don't like 95 accuracy moves. Like, what's up with that? Why is that 5% chance to miss there? Just feels a bit mean. It just feels like it's specifically made to miss at the worst possible time. To fuck up your day. Hurricane. Well, that move is made to miss. Hurricane is a move that is designed to not hit. I lost, but my defeat's not the one that matters. Alright. Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here's done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista! I take it you defeated the guard out front. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the CAF squad. Their boss, Eri, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she'll likely be the most alert to hostilities after our declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to a battle before anyone else. You're spot on. I knew it! Tell me what happened. My mouth did not move. I just stared blankly at the phone. Cassiopeia was like, tell me what happened, Omen. She retreated? We're talking about the same area, right? Well, it seems like there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head on. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe CAF squad off the map. Hi. Are you gonna chase me? Real. Yeah, we're gonna lead him with Finkel, I think. I should have enough healing items. Yeah, it's a skull on Violet. I have enough. Beep. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. With last bashing a Team Star, losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss out to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? Why is it always 30 in 10 minutes? Heracross first. How are you gonna do? Taking a bit of damage. Don't like that. I'm interested to see how Bronzong's gonna do. Really did not want. I'm not sending Noivern against Crabominable, that's for certain. In fact, I think. In terms of matchups, that should go pretty well. What's this side? Medicham. I'll send Bronzong off to Hariyama. Noivern can go after the Chams. Pokemon here are like a lot slower paced. I'm gonna use this spot to heal because I can. That doesn't use up like a specific amount of time, does it? Don't think so. Just like... This is an interesting spot, gonna be honest. Alright. Are you gonna be able to take on a Persimmon and a Phalanx? Probably. Actually, I don't know why I'm doubting Bronzong this much. Bronzong is a defensive tank. And doesn't have Metal Sound at the moment. Which, Okay, these guys seem to be just attacking me. Some of these dudes. I just, like, those Mankey were nibbling at my ankles. Trying to keep an eye on Mr. Gripper's health, because Mr. Gripper's seems to be losing health faster than most. But then again, we're, like, at the end. It's, like, over. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, those were smaller packs, which is interesting. I don't think we can hold them off much longer, boss. Hey, it's the car. The car. Alright. Eri time, let's go. Genuinely kind of scared about Eri, I'm gonna be honest. I think this is the most worried I've been for a fight so far. Except maybe against Rhyme? Yeah, I think Rhyme was the only time I was a bit more worried about a fight. Not a bit more worried. As worried about a fight. I think I'm more worried about Eri than I am Rhyme, though. Okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take Team Star down. This time, I won't run away. Ah! Alright. Jump scare. She, like, leapt at you, really. That's what actually happened there. Alright. Toxicroak lead. I've got Finkel up front. Okay. This base is precious to us. I won't let this raid of yours go any further. Oh no, it shuddered. Oh god. I could Tailwind. If I'm going to Tailwind, I should save it, though. Just because, I should probably save it. Oh, I'm now realizing that Persimmon has... Ooh, that didn't one-shot. That didn't one-shot. Guys, ouch. I give as good as I get. That's a promise. We'll see who's left standing in the end. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about that Persimmon all of a sudden because it has Rock Tomb. It also has Close Combat. It's probably going to lead with the Rock Tomb. Then I can probably bank on a Close Combat second. I think I might... Maybe should be a lot more, like, loose with my playstyle this time around. Oh, you don't think she can send an Annihilate in at any point, do you? I think she can send an Annihilate in at any point, actually. Now that I considered it for a little bit longer, I was kind of hoping I'd pick up a level or two along the way for Clawitzer, but I guess that's not on the table. Okay, how much Ice Punch? Not much, not much. Alright, we need to hope this does good damage. If this doesn't two-shot, we might be fucked. Because the more damage we do to this Annihilate, the more Rage Fist does. I don't know what she's going to go for next. It might not be Rage Fist yet, to be fair. She might... Close Combat, that's going to be not very effective. Lowers her own defense. Okay, okay. How much? It's not going to one-shot, but I hope it does a lot. It one-shot, okay. Okay. I'm guessing Lucario, Persimmon. Not sure about that one. Not sure why that one. Not complaining, however. Is she trying to, like, Seed Bomb? Does she think I'm still a Water type? No, she's trying to Close Combat me again. Not sure what you're cooking there. But I think spoiling the broth. I was probably in crit range there, actually. Oh well. I didn't get crit, and that's the important part. Hey, okay. And yeah, now here's Lucario. I know why she didn't send in Lucario. I know why she didn't send in Lucario. Lucario can't do shit against me. This Lucario has absolutely nothing. Okay, that hurt a bit, but not that much. Alright. I think for the Starmobile, I'm gonna switch. Just because, okay, we're at about half health, that's fine. Yeah, I think for the Starmobile, I'm gonna switch. Just because, okay, it's faster, but this Aura Sphere is gonna hit like a truck. Too right! Too right! Yeah, the Cap Starmobile has multiple steel attacks, is what I'm trying to say. I think flying resists steel. I refuse to lose, so please, lend me your strength! Like, my gut's telling me flying resists steel. My gut is wrong, actually. My gut, incorrect. Believe it or not, my gut feeling, just wrong. Entirely wrong. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Alright. We don't even need... We don't even need to Tailwind! Oh wait, no, never mind. I was like, oh no! Oh no, it's gain defense! What am I gonna do? It's getting attack. Uh-oh. I did not know Shift Gear did that. I thought that was speed. Okay, it's doing it again. Okay, it is speed, it's just also attack. Not a fan of that, but I don't think I die. Okay, it's getting greedy, it's fine. If it hadn't gotten greedy, maybe it could have done something, but it got greedy! It got greedy! And with that, we unlock the shiny Heracross we got. Isn't that just lovely jubbly? I think so. I'm so sorry, everyone. Is she Herobrine right now? Is she Herobrine? I'm so sorry. I think I went a little too far. Nah, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we could train up. Yeah, but... Truly, no need to apologize, my lady. Thanks to thy sage instructions, I am making swift strides towards mastering the art of battle. And I could never have evolved my Pokemon without you, Eri. Even the big boss says it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies. See? Nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. I'm sorry. You should take a break. I'll go for a run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in turn, but you, our steadfast mentor, have not rested once. I cannot help but worry for thy help. Thank you for your concern, Atticus, but lately I feel like I can take anything. Even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we all got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong, like I want to give it my all. I gave my all, but I wasn't enough. You showed amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. Hey, we did it. We did it. GG and GD'd. Love to see it. I'd like to see you try out my trademark move, too. Here, this one's for you. Close combat. That's going to go good on Heracross, maybe? Maybe not, actually. That would be a bit of a risk. I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I can tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take. I just really... Looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. Now asked her to come along for a talk. So what did you want to ask me? You seem to be on much friendlier terms with Eri compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that. Well, alright, I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too. It took her no time to become popular at the academy. I was the queen of the class before she came along, but everyone liked her more than me. So, let me guess, you started to pick on her. Pretty much. I got our classmates to join in too. You're all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle. And once one thrill wears off, they look for something else new. Before long, the class chose me as their next target and started bullying me instead. I guess I deserved it, but Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side, and she invited me into Team Star. Even after you bullied her like that. What a kind girl. She really is, and joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. Fun? There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? Ah, no, I merely... Riri and I and the rest of Team Star made me who I am today. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. Lesbian, real. Alright. I think there's stuff to, like, find inside the base, so we should probably go back in after. Before doing Dondozo. Cahir, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Eri's star badge? That its boss, the CAF squad should be a hair's breadth away from disbanding. So Eri was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now they've lost their special positions. After all that, they should soon be back to attending the classes at the academy. Nice work out there, Cahir! Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too! Thanks. Now, about your reward, Cahir, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised. Yo. You can now make more kinds of TMs using the TM machine. Oh, that reminds me! I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Cahir his bonus reward now. Hey! Interesting that Penny isn't making an appearance this time. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Where's the big boss? Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were all my closest friends. I treasured them more than anything. They go on like this. Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Cahir, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. I forgot about the after dark bit. Oh. So, Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible, but with this revelation, I might have an inkling to their true identity. It seems we'll find answers after we set out to the Academy's schoolyard. Let's prepare as best as we can before heading over. Alright. Real, we should definitely prepare. And the best way to prepare is fighting a Big Don fish. Big Don sushi fish. I find it interesting, like, maybe there's something I'm missing. But, Scarlet and Violet? Scarlet and Violet's, what order should I say this in? Pokemon Sun and Moon and then Pokemon Sword and Shield all, like, made a very big effort to make sure that, like, all the Pokemon in the Pokedex had some kind of connection to, Oh yeah, we got Ito now. Honestly, pretty hype, I'm gonna be honest. Ito's definitely gonna be the next member of the team. Might be a replacement for Spider Dude. Because, like, we should use the shiny we just got, right? I'm sure I'm not alone in the feeling that, we just got a shiny, I should use it. Like, I don't think I've even used a Heracross before. TBH. I feel like maybe I should, The issue is, like, I'm good at getting, like, attached to the team, you know? I'm good at, like, getting a bit attached to my Pokemon. Which means... I mean, Ito is tons better than Spidops. Yeah, that's the issue. It's kinda stupid to keep Spidops around when I have Ito. Spidops had served us well up until this point, and who knows, maybe Ito will immediately get one-shot by a flying attack. So we'll get to use Spidops again anyway. Alright. Yeah, okay, I think. Who is the longest lasting team member? I think it's Mr. Grippers. Yeah, I think Mr. Grippers is the longest lasting. I believe we got Thigh High after Mr. Grippers, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's see who the trainers are down here. Because I'm sure there have got to be a couple. Obviously, we don't need to do a raid battle. Sticky Web is the only thing that's doing better. And you're not using it anyway. I do use it. It's just half the time I use it, it doesn't work. Like, I'm using Sticky Web. It's just, I'm not using it well. Oh, Sticky Web. I thought you meant the other move. I thought you meant its defensive move. No, Sticky Web. Yeah, I'm not using Sticky Web much, am I? I led to this with Clawitzer when I meant to leave with Noivern. Unless I didn't. No, I did leave with Noivern. Okay. Under the ground. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Is the battle off-center? The battle camp? Alright. And a Tauros? What kind of Tauros? What kind of Tauros? Just normal form. Just the regular Paldea Tauros. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. Galate! Bro, how many Pokemon do you have? How many Pokemon do you have? Protect! Okay, no, that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's not a big deal. It's fine. I got this. Alright. That's, I think they should make a Pokemon who is entirely incapable. That's more damage than I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I shouldn't have risked it like that, but, were you running on Noivern? Oh, I'm covering it, kind of, aren't I? Am I? Or is it on the other side? I genuinely can't remember which side it's meant to be on. I've got Air Slash, Dragon Pulse, Tailwind, and Super Fang right now. Super Fang in memory of those who came before, you know? Let's see where the other trainers are down here. Because there have got to be more. I forgot the copper archer appeared over here. Kinda cool, TBH. That's fine, I saw it. Okay, cool. I was worried that my elbow might be covered in it. Okay, so we're here. Yeah, this part overlooking. I'm not sure we can actually get up here. Tailwind could be good. We should get like U-turn Draco Meteor. That's the shit. That's a fair point. Not sure if we've got access to U-turn yet. I'll check. Issue is we also don't have access to climbing yet. Oh, this is just a pit. I should have realized this before, like, entering, obviously. But, I don't think there's a way out of here, so I'm just gonna leave. I think I have, put myself into an inescapable pit. Which, obviously, not a fan of those. Personally, I don't like inescapable pits. You got to go, it's getting late, and you probably have accordion lessons, so goodbye and good luck. Understandable, Ruger. I hope you have fun with your Schrodinger's accordion lessons. Alright. Kind of peak we actually managed to get a shiny, to be fair. Did Heracross get any levels? That's a thought. I was looking at Rosnorb for a second there and was like, how's it already level 55? That's crazy. That's crazy. How did I already get to level 55? Okay, not only do we have U-turn, we can make it, like, right now. I guess U-turn is a move I'm kind of apprehensive on, though. Because I'm minus attack. I feel like Air Slash has proven a bit too useful so far. Okay, yeah, we've not got access to Draco Meteor yet. I'm not sure when we get access to Draco Meteor, but we do not have access to it at the moment. Alright. Now then, I think I'm going to go around the edge. It's only for pivot. It is only for pivot, but, like, U-turn is a pretty solid move in its own right, you know? Like, it's, what, a 90 power bug attack? That was, like, one of the best bug attacks other than X-Scissor. For, like, a long while there, wasn't it? Alright. But, alright. Oh, here's the area I was trying to get to. I forgot that I would be in the wrong part of it. It's kind of annoying that climb is, like, the last one. I guess rock climb is oft the last. Goodbye. Oh, that's so. Oh, that's so. Hey there, Cahir. Rumor has it the false dragon titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? But not a single person's ever caught a glimpse of it. Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing when we don't even know what it looks like? Surely it'd be handy if it just ran around crying, I'm the titan or something. If only, right? Doesn't it actually go like, Titan, when you find it? Which is pretty funny in considering what he says. Because he says, it'd be kind of crazy if it said I'm the titan when you find it. And it does. Alright. What is the point of the more dangerous route? There's like a thin... Oh, there's a TM on it, I see. I'm starting to understand the point of the more dangerous route. Thankfully, I am a master of balancing. Got it. Oh, it's thunder. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. You're probably outspeeding anything, which is why it's really useful. I see, I see. That's a fair point. That's a little bit of chip damage. Guaranteed chip damage. Okay. I'm guessing that you're level 50. You are. That's awesome. Which means we can start fighting these people for some good experience. I might... What kind of candies do I have? I have 18 experience candies. M. Wow, that got us to level 52. That's pretty... That's pretty bad. Who's contributing to the team least right now? Benib. It's Benib. The issue is we have a better water type, you know? Like, Rosnob was the GOAT of last stream. I was always using Rosnob last stream. Mr. Grippers is just generally a good Pokemon to fall back on. Finkel has been brand new and already put in the weight. Thigh-High is another very good Pokemon to fall back on. Ito has just joined. But even Spidops was, like, actually, like, doing things sometimes. Benib is just there. I'm gonna be real. For a moment there, I did envision a reality where Benib just got one-shot, which would have been incredibly funny. Like, imagine if I'm just, like, grilling Benib, being like, yeah, Benib is easily the most useless team member we have right now. And then Benib just fucking dies. I think that would be hilarious. Not good, but it'd be hilarious. Alright. Rashmin. I hope I don't. You know, I'm gonna end it there. I feel like if I try too hard to make that Joker thing, it's gonna be worse than it already is. Rare Cahir... The Rare Cahir, backing away from joke moment. He just got plot armor determined to prove you wrong. I could see that, because Benib really does have, like, literally no defense. Like, Benib has, like, half the defense of the next most defensive Pokemon on the team. It's impressive in a bad way. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna continue using Benib. Not because I'm trying to get Benib killed, to be clear, just because Benib, like, won't get used otherwise. Alright. She's so wrinkly. Dolores. Why are you still in school? Shouldn't you be enjoying retirement? Like, I can fathom the idea that some people would be, like, still in school at, like, 50 or 60 or some shit. But, like, Dolores looks like 70. Sweetie, you should be on a cruise. She should be on a cruise. Like, in the way you'd say, like, she should be at the club. Alright. This is her retirement, actually. Having fun traveling with her team. Why is she dressed in school clothes? Alright. Like, I really wonder what the developers were thinking when they were like, what if there were just, like, middle-aged people attending this school? Like, were they trying to make some kind of statement about education? Did they think it was funny? Because, like, obviously, like, if an adult wants to learn more, going back to school is, like, a fine and respectable act, you know? I don't know, it's very Pokemon. We're always learning, even hags. That is a probably not how Masuda would put it, but very true all the same. Secret path! Secret room! Oh no, I jumped the gun. Secret room! No, this is a secret tunnel! Secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret. Ironhead TM. I should redo the entirety of Heracross's moveset, actually. While I'm here. Wow. You know, I was under the impression Heracross had a good moveset. Times 15 is 50, 75, which is exactly Brick Breaker's power. So, you once got a shiny Cubchoo here on your way to get Ting-Lu? Oh, hell yeah. Alright. I always fucking forget the Tatsugiri colors. Okay, I'm pretty sure the yellow one is white and it's shiny. I think the pink one becomes brown with weird patterns on it. No, wait, the orange one might become brown. Shit. Alright, let's go back into the awesome area. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Awesome. Autumnsome. I should have just went with the first one. Alright. Oh, you know what? You know what? I have had an idea. Kill that guy. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Like the worm guy, exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. The worm guy. Alright. This is me realizing I've never actually used a shiny Heracross. Because I was like very like, what? When it was pink. Alright. Kevin, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. Oh, there's Tingly. Yeah, we actually just beaten Eri. We now have Eri's badge. And we are on our way to Dondozo. Well, on our way around the lake. With the end goal of Dondozo. I kind of want to get some Spidops on the tree. But Eri is the first fighting specialist allowed to use electric, ground, and fairy Pokemon. Wait, what's the ground fighting type? Oh, right, yeah, not Iron Tusk, Great Tusk. Alright. She's also the first fighting specialist allowed to use Ghost Pokemon. Hala doesn't count because Marshad is legendary. Then shouldn't Iron Valiant and Great Tusk not count because they're Paradox Mons? Because, as far as I'm aware, no other trainer in the game uses Paradox Mons other than AI Sada and Shiro, right? Or am I missing something from the DLC? No, I won't use Ito yet. I'm going to use Rosnorb, because we've not really used Rosnorb much today. I'm also going to get Metal Sound back on Rosnorb, because Rosnorb does not have Metal Sound, and that won't do. Alright. Rosnorb time! Rosnorb, Rosnorb, Rosnorb. Alright. Natalia the student. With Dash But Rosnorb was the call, actually. Rosnorb was the best decision. I used Iron Defense by accident. You know what? It used Charm this turn. So, like, this is just a setup turn. It's trying to lower my attack, which isn't a stat I'm going to use. I'm trying to raise my defense, which is probably a stat that's going to attack. No, it's just using Charm again. Oh no, my attack stats! What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh look, an explosive device, right? Really, it's just like hanging out back there. Rain Dancer, thank you. No, thank you. Okie dokie. Do higher level Pokemon spawn in the darker grass? I'm guessing not. I feel like I've already considered the idea that better Pokemon might spawn in the darker grass, and already been, like, maybe not proven wrong, but realized that that's not true. Oh, that's a Sudowoodo. And off it goes. Kill those guys! When my giant horned Rhino Beetle goes and kills all the deer. Alright. You've got to say it's pink. It is. It's pink. It's fabulous, really. Alright. Oh, right. These guys are dark type. No? Not really interested? Okay. I think it'd make more sense if Tatsugiri was the keeper of the bitter herb, because that's the kind of herb it gives when defeated in a terror raid. Oh, interesting. That is actually quite peculiar. That it don't. Weird that they would make it have something in the game and then just not. Goodbye, Lurantis. Not really sure why it did that. Like, all its little guys just started dying around it, and its first instinct was, like, to fuck off. That was deserved. Alright. No loyalty, that Lurantis. Did you catch a shiny Pokemon in a Terror Raid? No, I just caught a shiny Pokemon regularly. We found Heracross in the Bamboo area in North Province. And, I mean, obviously it's a shiny, so I wasn't just not going to capture it. And it replaced our Terra Capture that we would have gotten after Eri. So Heracross is technically who we got from fighting Eri. Like, that's our encounter for that, which is fitting given that she's a fighting type trainer. Tatsugiri, hello. How are you? I can probably outspeed up Tatsugiri, right? Yeah, okay. Yoink. Yoink. Thinking about that one Terror Raid I didn't look at. Theoretically, I could have checked what it is by now, but I did not. Oh, wait. No, I couldn't have. If you mean the flying one. Why? Do you think that was a shiny, Felix? Is that what you're trying to get at? Oh, Fire Blast. A lot of good shit around here, huh? Oh, these guys are like in their mid-50s. What's up with that? No, just a semi-cool Pokemon. Oh, as in my brain doesn't work. As in the one that I did click on, but deliberately, like, closed my eyes at. Alright. Oh, a Noibat! Aww. Aww. Clawitzer, kill that guy. I don't need to terrestrialize for this. I'm just making a point. Alright. I'll probably head up via the Krogunk shiny hunting area. And then, yeah. Haxorus. No thanks. I like to keep things legitimate. Alright. Swords Dance! Thankfully, Thankfully, Clawitza Terrablast. Little bit scary there, though, we'll be honest. Okay, Clawitza is now not learning Muddy Water. Clawitza's not learning Muddy Water. That's not what's happening. Clawitza is now level 56, which is actually on par with that other guy. You know the one. That dude. You know the guy. That one guy. That, oh, that... You know, that one guy who's like, he's the, like, him. I know him, exactly. Alright. I hate how Dreepy is so small, because I'm always like, is that a shiny? And then it probably isn't. Thanks for your description. Yeah, no, I'm really good at describing things. I should become like an author. Just because of my way with words. You know? Like, I'm very, wordly. I'm thinking it might be time to head on over. And do our final badge. First things first, I'm going to heal before I go to the final batch, but... Unless I spy one last trainer. Alright. I forget how many Tatsugiri there are around. When I first saw Tatsugiri, I thought for a second it might actually be the pseudo. Because, like, I was clawing for that pseudo, man. Like, when I first played through this game, like, I got to this point in the game. Gonna wait for this Golduck to pass. There it goes. Yeah, I got to this point in the game, and, like, every Pokemon I saw, I was like, is that the pseudo? Have I found the pseudo yet? Where's the pseudo? Because, like, every other pseudo known to man was around. Like, I'd seen Gibble, I'd seen Gumi, I'd seen Dreepy, I'd seen a Cryogonal with my Quarter-Week Ice-type. Bonk, bonk. In the end, I did get to use a Baxcalibur. I did use a Baxcalibur on my team. I was very excited to use a Baxcalibur on my team. But I really thought Tinkaton was a pseudo. I also... This is why Cryogonal is so good. This is why Cryogonal is genuinely one of the best Pokemon in the game. Just in general. Like, I really think Cryogonal should be banned to Ubers. I just don't think anyone's using it correctly, you know? I think the truth of the matter is Cryogonal is massively slept on. Because watch, I'm going to get frozen again. I didn't. But imagine if I did. Wouldn't that be fucked up? Imagine for a second if I did get frozen again. That would be really fucked up, wouldn't it? Alright. But yeah, no, I was pretty certain Tinkaton was going to be the legendary as well, pseudo-legendary as well, when I first found it. Because I was like, oh, it would be so cool if we had a fairy-type pseudo-legendary this time. And, like, then it evolved. I evolved my Tinkatink at level 36, and I was like, I'm on copium, aren't I? Like, it's just not the pseudo, and I'm wrong, but I really want it to be. Because it's lucky? No, because it's just that good. I think they should make a move that can freeze Pokemon like Thunder Wave can paralyze Pokemon. I think that would be a really great idea. I don't like that you're doing that, Oyster. I don't like that you're doing that at all. Wow, I don't like that at all. How much? Enough, okay. Okie dokie. And a Frostmoth. Okay, I can keep going with a Frostmoth. I can keep it up with a Frostmoth. I never noticed its little paws. I might have to check out Frostmoth's animations later. Those are adorable. I did not notice. I never knew it had those. Which is on me. But I just did not know. That's wonderful, really. Fucking hate Tatsukiri. Like, look at this guy. Look at this guy. It's like, you shiny? Are you not shiny? What are you? What are you, Tatsukiri? What are you? Huh? What are you? Because I know one of its shiny forms is orange. It's orange. It's not that orange. It's not that orange, I think. I hope. It'd be embarrassing if I saw a shiny and just was like, that's not shiny, you know? Like, Hello? I forgot that you were here. Just random Dragonite. Sure. Why not random wild Dragonite? You do you. You do you, King. Okay. Let's head over to Medali. Get some healing. Oh! Okay. Like, we really tuned out at the right time then. Before a Dragonite stomped me into the dirt. I find it funny, because last week's Wednesday short was the pseudo-legendaries I think I could beat in a fight. And people were arguing over the fact that Dragonite was in Doubtful. And it's like, Doubtful still means I don't think I could beat it. Doubtful means Dragonite is a generally nice-tempered Pokemon, so there's a chance that, like, I might not get my ass handed to me as much as I would in any regular situation. Am I gonna beat it? Don't think so. Alright, we have, like, a lot of money. I could buy 100 full restores if I wanted, so I'm only gonna buy 40, you know? I'm gonna conserve my cash and only buy 40 full restores. They call me an entrepreneur. I should bulk sell. Because I bet I can, like, get up a bunch. Money in Scarlet and Violet is just not an issue. I really think it'd be fun if they made a Pokemon game where, like, resources were actually tight. Because I was playing through Legends Arceus, and I was thinking at the beginning that maybe that would be the case. But then by the time I got to the end, it was like, I have so many Tumblestones. They're, like, coming out my eyeballs. You know? Like, it was just one of those things where, like, by the time you get to the end, you're like, wow. There are, a lot of these around, huh? You know? Like, as long as you just attack every rock you see, materials aren't hard to get. I hope that in Zeta A, they won't, because it's still a kid's game. But I hope in Zeta A, they, like, actually go out of their way to maybe make money and materials a little bit harder to come by. Hi, how are you? Okay, cool, that's fine. Maybe I should go around Castoria Lake. No, I can go around Castoria Lake after I've beaten, that one guy. You know the one. Brave Bird. That's not quite what I need, but it's going to be useful. Oh, I can see the Titan Tatsugiri from here. In fact, I can see all the Tatsugiri on that island from here. Why are there so many Tatsugiri on that island? And why do they render this far away? I'm gonna be real, it's kind of obvious which one's the Titan. It's like, there's a Titan here, but I don't know which one it is. Swear I just saw an item in the middle there and it's gone now. Like, a casket. Sushi. Oh, they still fight us. Okay, I see. Why? You know what? Slay Queen. Nice. Splish, splash, splish, splash. It's like, which one could possibly be the Titan? Is it the big one? Might it be the only big one here? Might it be the abnormally sized Tatsugiri? Alright. I really like how Arvin, about 5 minutes ago, I mean it was probably closest to 20, was like, man, it'd be really great if the Titan Pokemon just said it was a Titan. Wouldn't it be great? Oh, it is pretty animated, isn't it? No, all of them are flopping about. Like, I wonder if that's... I mean, maybe it's... Anyway. Aye, Titan! On mein Gott, the Titan just got eated. He eated it. He eated it. By which I mean... eated it. There was a better bit there. It just didn't go well. I think it's still alive. Don't do that, please. I've been thinking about it, and I'd rather you didn't do that. I used to think that Body Slam made it more likely that you'd stay paralyzed that turn if it had already paralyzed you. Which isn't true. But it's really weird how often I get hit with Body Slam again, and I stay paralyzed. Honestly, I think it would have gone so hard if they actually made a Fairy Pseudo. Sorry, looping back to the Tinkerton being the Pseudo point. Like, it would have gone so hard if they actually committed to a Fairy-type Pseudo instead of a Dragon-type Pseudo. Like, I think if they stray away from the Dragon-type Pseudo thing, it should be a Fairy-type Pseudo next. That's my opinion. I think it just goes under at some point, right? Does it? Did I just miss it? I think it's over here. Yeah, no, it goes under here. And then you can see you can see the Tatsugiri up ahead. I don't know when it got out, but it did at some point. Oh yeah. Alright. In it goes. Cahir, did you find the Titan? So that's it. That one sure is... That sure is a big dragon. Wait, is that even a dragon or is it a fish? Huh? Nom. I'm glad he reacted so quickly. What's that? Like the little cat? And it's like, I'm glad his reaction times were so on point. He could have been in real trouble there. The little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan! Yeesh, didn't expect to see that food chain... To see the food chain in action today. I wouldn't be surprised if that at this point it was just going to be dragons. We haven't had a non-pseudo dragon for almost 20 years. They've proven that that's a trend they can break. I feel like they feasibly could break it again, you know? The food chain's got me pretty fascinated, but I'm going to dig in and make a meal of this battle. Like, they've already kind of established that, ouch. They've already kind of established the idea that, they can. So I think it'd be weird if they never did it again. I forgot we have to kill it this time. That's 2 fucking decades. It is 2 decades. But I don't think that entirely rules out the idea of us getting a non... Don't miss. A non-dragon pseudo again. Is there a high chance? Maybe not, but I feel like we could. They've already set a precedent that says not every single pseudo has to be dragon type. And like... We've had a lot of the dual types that are dragon at this point, you know? We've had dragon flying, we've had dragon flying, we've had dragon ground, we've had dragon dark, we've had dragon, we've had, what was the next one? We've had dragon fighting, we've had dragon ghost, we've had dragon steel, we've had dragon ice, you know, like, we've had a lot. They're going to run out of ideas eventually. We did it, Cahir! Now the Titan's taken care of, next up on the menu is that mighty herb Mystica. Huh? Whoa, the little sushi guy escaped without becoming that thing's lunch. Titan! What? Does this thing want to fight too? With the little herba power up, I love that for it, honestly. Alright. I like the double up of this Titan, you know? Because, like, especially if you don't know how Tatsugiri works, which you probably don't the first time through, oh no, which you probably don't the first time through, it's like, whoa! Whoa! Didn't kill us, but, yikes. We can probably survive one more turn, so I'm going to give one more turn. Power Whip. Okay, it's taunting this turn, it's fumbling. Come on, let's land the Power Whip. Or not, that's fine too. We don't even have to use Power Whip this time, we can use, in the arms of an angel, far away from hell. I'm just gonna use Mr. Grippers. Alright. It's also funny that we've had 2 Godzilla-themed pseudo-legendaries. Like, why 2? You know? Why did we get the second one? I'm not complaining. Excalibur's pretty cool. I just don't quite understand why we got a second when Tyranitar is so clearly based on Godzilla. There we go. You defeated the Titan Tatsugiri. We did. Clowitzer, can you not look at me like that? That 50-mile stare. What is... Oh, Arven's actually 50 to 60 in his levels. I didn't realize that. He's actually, he goes 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, which is pretty funny, actually, now that I think about it. Most trainers keep, like, a pretty consistent level for their Pokemon as it goes, but Arven's, like, slowly step up more and more powerful, which is pretty funny, actually. I find that rather amusing. Alright. Ew, nice job, Cahir. That's my hard-working little bud. Maybe the Titan was both those Pokemon together, like some kind of combo meal. Food is on his brain. I think he's a bit hungry. The little one came out here, which means there should be some Urban Mystica inside. Let's go, Cahir. Hey. Oh. Let's go. Alright. That must be it! Hey. The spicy Urban Mystica. The last Urban Mystica! You and Arven found the spicy Urban Mystica. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. So it seems the spicy Urban Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism, gives your circulation a boost, and helps flush out all those toxins along with a ton of sweat. You know what's next? It's chow time. Yeah, whatcha? And here we go. Trusty Arven's choco-block full of sheer final herb super sandwich. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay?
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
That was pretty solid timing. Oh. Unga. I'll share. Guns? Gains? Oh my god, these are protein sandwiches! That makes sense. Miraidon will now be able to climb up vertical surfaces. I guess it's Mabastiff's turn then. Sleepy guy. Come on, bud, eat up. It's gonna make you all better, I promise. Gear and I, we really did our best to get this for you. We're gonna play with your favourite ball as much as you want. You know? Just like we used to. Please, get better. That's all I want, really. Oh, yeah. Miraidon's cries really sound like a car. And I just put that together. Thankfully, the cutscene's taking a while to load, so I can break the tension all I want, because the cutscene's doing it itself by taking so long to load. Rather stiff. You did your best, bud. Bud? I know, Bud. Me too. Wait, that's the Pokemon thing. I just realised. Never mind. It's like the da 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 da. Oh, that's so. Oh right, Arvin has the happiest moment of his life so far. Finally getting his dog back to full health. His dog's finally okay. His dog is gonna make it. That's great. That's wonderful news to him. By the way, his absent father calls. Hello, Cahir. This is Churro. What? It seems that Miraidon has regained all of its powers, except for its power to battle. It should now be able to climb up any vertical surfaces it grabs onto while you're riding upon it. Press the B button to jump while facing a wall. Okay. I knew you were the right one to entrust it to, Cahir. Puh, listen to you. Like you had anything to do with it. That voice. Arvin, are you there? I've been searching so long for a way to reach you. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take Cahir back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab on Pogo Path. I'll reach out once more when you arrive there. Woof. Poor guy. His dad's like, I've been trying to reach you for so long, son. Because I need you to come to my lab on Pogo Path. Like the fucking Lisa dragging Bart in. It's like, Arvin. I've been trying to reach you for so long. Take the player to Pogo Path. I guess you probably already know. But that's my dad. Did we know that at this point? Always buried under his work, or pursuing his own research. Never at home with me. That's the first time I've even heard his voice in years, you know? And now what? The first thing I get is to be treated like some kind of errand boy? He's seriously unbelievable. I'm guessing you and Miraidon probably want to go, eh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but sure, fine. I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Pogo Path, at the lighthouse where you and I first met. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Bow off. Alright. You don't have to worry about rank 5 terror rates. Those Pokemon are so tough if you're even at the slightest disadvantage, it's just game over for you. Especially at this point in the game, yeah, no. I believe 5-star after you've beaten the game, right? Dad, where have you been all this time? Oh, hanging with Arceus, I'm gonna be honest, Arvin. Alright. I'm going to do a bit more exploration around the area, I think, for the next few minutes before I end off, rather than getting into anything else big. And I think I'm going to try and commit to next stream being the last. I know what you're thinking here. I'm so looking forward to Saturday for the final. But I'm not sure Saturday will be the final. I think things will end up being a little bit set ajar. I have other plans. I have an exciting stream planned. I'm not going to promise anything, though. Alright. The Pokemon would have to be level 100 standard chance? I mean, not really. I've definitely beaten 5-star raids with a lower level Pokemon than 100. I agree that they're, like, especially hard with, like, at the stage we're at, I definitely shouldn't be oh, I need to get my next encounter. I shouldn't be faffing about exploring. I should get my next encounter, shouldn't I? But yeah, no, I agree they're hard, but, I don't think this is a situation where, what's it called? I don't think you need level 100s to beat 5-star raids. Let's go over to that fire type and then we'll do my regular of seeing which 4-star I can get to the quickest. Alright. The 5-star is like level 75, so right around that level. Exactly. 6 stars, I'd say level 100 you kind of do need for, just because they can be pretty tough. And I would say specific 5 stars can be very hard as well. Like, if you're unprepared for a 5-star, I think it can be very hard, but I don't think you need level 100s for it. IMO. Just a level 75-ish. Life Orb, yo! Don't mind if I do. I'll have to check where I get Draco Meteor off stream as well, because that'll be a very useful TM to have for the end of the game. Or Noivern. Alright. I guess it's this way. It's nice that we actually... Okay. Maybe not. Maybe we have it in spirit. No, it's nice that we actually finally have climbing. I think climbing's the ability I've missed the most. You know? Like, gliding, like, is a very, like, useful quality of life one, but it's not necessary to get around. Alright. Let's get Mr. Grippers up front for this fire-type raid. It's a 1-star, never mind. Got a bit too cocky there. My voice broke glass. Hello, how goes it? Hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. You've arrived just in time for us to have finished both of the raids. Not both of the raids, both of the badges for today. We've beaten Eri, and we've beaten Dondozo, which means that our next stop is, well, the final hurdles of the game. I'm not sure what order we'll do it in. You know, didn't want to break your view streak. Ah, I see. Your view streak has been kept up. In Violet, you have a Swablu nicknamed CJ. Oh, I like that. Swablu's fun, because apparently it sits on people's heads and pretends to be a hat. I'm calling dupes, Claws. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Although, to be fair, the funniest thing ever could happen. Like, there is a chance that the funniest thing ever occurs. Let's head over to this bug one. Did you get any shinies? Maybe we got a shiny. Maybe we happen to find a shiny Heracross. Which is actually very hype. I wasn't actually expecting to find a shiny. It's been a while since I found a shiny in a playthrough, as far as I remember. I don't think we found a shiny in a playthrough for a very long time. Because I didn't find a shiny in my first playthrough of these games. Not sure if I even found a shiny... No, I think I found a shiny during the DLC. I found a nose pass. Didn't I? Yeah, X-Scissor. X-Scissor might be good for Heracross. I was thinking that. It was in the back of my mind. Never mind. Tatsugiri. And close combat? Yeah, I'll teach close combat to it in a bit. Okay, that's a 2-star. We're not doing the best... Like, the first raid I check manages to be a 4-star Cacturn, which is a dupe. And I checked that raid by accident, actually. You could theoretically claim that as the raid that, I could have tried to beat that raid to, like, claim Heracross, but no, it's fine. The Terror raid to get Heracross was the luck that we needed to get it in the first place. That's another 1-star. We are getting a little bit unlucky. Maybe I won't do much more exploration. What level? What are our Pokemon's levels? I need to remember what the lowest level of the Elite Four is. Because what I'm trying to remember is, are we meant to do the Elite Four, then Arven and Penny? That's a 3-star Eevee, which would be interesting if we got a 4-star one, but we didn't. Because, like, what's her name? I can imagine her face, but I can't remember her name. Pokemon Paldea Elite Four. Rika, that's it. Yeah, she starts at level 57, actually. And then Gita's ace is level 62. I think what I might try to do... The Elite Four in Scarlet and Violet are, like... I'm pretty sure you can access the PC between fights, is what I'm trying to say. Pretty sure between fights you can access the PC. Additionally, Terastallization is refreshed between fights, which is fair, honestly. I'm not going to slate that. I'm not going to act like that's a stupid decision. I think it's a pretty good one in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, so we'll start off with the Elite Four, because the Elite Four are the lowest levels. Then I'll probably do Penny, and then I'll finish off with Arven, because Arven leads right into the Path of Legends, you know? So I feel like it's pretty fitting to, do Arven last. Especially since Arven asks you, before the Path of Legends starts, hey, do you think there's any, anybody who I could call to help? Although, if after we've beaten Clavel it's not nighttime, maybe I will just have to bite the bullet and fight Arven first. Given that we have to wait until night to fight Penny, I think. Can you just wait? Is waiting an option? I forget. That's another 1-star. It's a Greavard, which would have been interesting, but it's a 1-star. Like, I would not have said no to a Houndstone. So I've not used Houndstone before. I always find it funny how many dog Pokemon got added in Paldea. You have to fight Penny at night. Why? Because she's edgy, I guess. She wants to be cool. They should let you change time by sleeping at school. They should let you change time consistently in the wild somewhere, I think. Alright. Felix, are you, like, pulling the strings here? Like, are you... You had it typed out. Did you? Yeah, of course. Of course you did. But deleted because you've had too many bugs. That's a good point, Felix! How dare you manifest a Masquerain? Before we went to the Eevee? Yeah, of course. Don't worry, I believe you. Did you know Poppy's the first female steel specialist since Jasmine all the way back in Gen 2? Have there even been that many steel specialists? There wasn't one in Gala. Molane was Alola's. Wilkstrom was Kalos's. Was there even one in Unova? I don't think so. Byron... Yeah, no. I was just counting them. I didn't, like, distrust you or anything. But that's why. She's also the first steel specialist allowed to use poison Pokemon. With that said, I don't understand why Poppy doesn't have a Rever Room. I'm guessing because they're meant to be Team Stars, guys. One out of how many 4-star raid options there are, chance. Yeah, I'm guessing they just didn't want to step on the feet of Team Star, who all have Rever Room as their aces. I'd say a variety's better. Bugs are more your thing. True enough. With the Caesar. You're going through a period of good luck, many coincidences this week. Who wants lottery numbers? Yeah, you should, you should gamble. Have you tried gambling? Get it twisted. I should heal cheer. I should heal cheer. Oh god. Yahoo!
Get it twisted, gamble. Please start gambling. Gambling is an investment and an investment only. You will profit, you will win. You will do all of that, you understand.
Sir, yes sir! I understand. I am your strongest soldier. If you're ever about to walk out of the casino, imagine that one meme with like the guy mining and like he's turning back before he hits all those diamonds. And that other guy's like going straight forward. Be the guy on the bottom. You've always got to be the guy on the bottom. Like, my best recommendations is always be on the bottom. Alright. That's so crazy. I'm not even lying this time. The boy who cried wolf, I guess. Oh no, I do actually believe you, to be clear. Like, there are some people who would lie about that. And you do lie a lot. I'm sorry, that was backhanded. Unnecessary. But never to make me unhappy, that is true. I'm never gonna get over that. I wanted to make you unhappy. Alright. Masquerain, Masquerains. What should be Masquerain, Masquerain? Juritza. Juritza Fire Emblem? Brother of Mercedes Fire Emblem? The Death Knight? Yaritza. I see the resemblance. Alright. trying to remember what type is quad effective against bug and flying. There maybe not be. There may not be a type that's quad effective against bug and flying. Alright. Just because he has a mask. Ah, I see, I see. That is true. That is certainly a similarity between the two of them. U-turn again. That might go well on Heracross, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll think about it. What? I'm guessing Horn Attack is a good bug move Heracross gets. Heracross did learn a move, and I didn't actually learn the move. It's Mega Horn, but we got Mega Horn. Mega Horn is a move that we did actually get. Alright. Now then, if I do say so myself, that'll be where we end the Nuzlocke portion of the stream today. Because it's time to go to hell, actually. And I don't mean we're like playing Helldivers or anything. Crazy how Microsoft saw Sony making bad decisions and were like, let's make a worse one. Like, they were upset people were dogging on Sony for once. They didn't like not being the center of attention. So they had to make one of the most universally agreed worst decisions made by a gaming company this year. I didn't actually make a little screen projector. I don't have a little Cahir to look at as I do my Pokidoku to make sure, like, my model isn't exploding. Wait, okay. Did you actually name Masquerena after Yuritsa Fire Emblem, Felix? I realized I, like, kind of brushed over that. I just thought you liked the name Yuritsa. I wasn't... I was... Is that actually... Also, this is, like, the worst Pokidoku I've seen in a while. There are no types. Yippee! That's not a yippee. Yeah, I love that. I love Yuritsa Fire Emblem. Mercedes was the person I married on my first playthrough. But that was a Golden Deer run, so I think it was only theories that I saw that they might be. Hope you have an awful day, Michael. Yahoo!
Going to hell? Real. Bring Mr. Basculin. He will guide you through the fire's splashing water in your face to cool you down. But yeah, F Microsoft.
I, for a moment there, thought I was missing a Fire Emblem reference in that. You know, I like Monotype, actually. Monotype's alright, to be fair. Monotype and Hoenn are alright. Final Evolution and No Evolution Line are, like, neutral. Can learn 2 of them? Nuh-uh. 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 Pretty sure. Oh, right, Gengar can't learn any of those moves, can it? I remember now. Yes, okay, cool, my goodness. For a moment there, it paused, and I thought I was wrong. Alright. Find evolutions that can learn Shadow Ball, and no evolutions lines that can learn Shadow Ball. Okay, no evolution lines that can learn Shadow Ball? Lunar's a final evolution that can learn Shadow Ball, though. That might be a really good choice, but I'm not actually sure. Houndstone might be a better choice. Because I bet people wouldn't think of Houndstone. Poltergeist, maybe? I'm gonna go Poltergeist. No, wait. Sinistra. Sinistra's the final evolution. You know what? I've not done Houndstone yet. I'm gonna do Houndstone. I've done Houndstone, actually. I'm lying. Goldengo, I guess, also counts. Goldengo's not going to work better in another Goldengo will not go into any other category. I'm going to put Goldengo. Who I've also done already. I'm just going to put Houndstone. I said Houndstone first. My gut's telling me Houndstone. I am 0.5. Yes! Okay. No evolution line that can learn Shadow Ball. Obviously, Dusk Wings Necrozma, I'm pretty sure, maybe. Becoming less sure, actually. Fluttermane, I bet, can. Now that I think about it, I bet Fluttermane. can learn Shadow Ball. Blacephalon? A Blacephalon? Blacephalon! Okay, I've done really well in the Shadow Ball category. I'm gonna do the Thunderbolt category next, just because I feel like I might fuck that one up more. Kyogre and Primal Kyogre, I think, can learn Thunderbolt. I'm like 90%. Yeah, no, they can definitely learn Thunderbolt. Flamethrower, I don't think so. I might put Primal Kyogre in Ho and Thunderbolt. Hey! And then monotypes that can learn Thunderbolt. I might put Primal Kyogre. Xurkitree is a monotype electric type that can learn Thunderbolt. Now that I think about it, Xurkitree could be a pretty solid guess. I've been throwing a lot of Ultra Beasts around, but... and it might fail me eventually, but I'm going to put Xurkitree. 0.4! I bet people are trying to think of not electric types. I bet that's the thing that's going on, is people are trying to think of not electric types that fit into the categories. Okay, now, theoretically, these are the 4 easiest categories. On paper, these categories I should be able to get right. The question is, can I get these questions right and low? Because so far, my score's, like, rather low, you know? So far, my score is on the low side. If I can keep that up, that's pretty good. If I can't keep that up, that's not good at all, actually. Okay, I'm going to do Hoenn first. Kite's seething right now. I don't think he's here, but he'd be seething if he were. I don't think he would be. Anyway, Tropius is a single stage from Hoenn. Then Sableye and Mawile are both single stages from Hoenn. I ain't good at Pokédoku or someone else. Yeah, no, Mawile, Sableye, Tropius. Cast. Form. 1.1. I feel like that was probably the worst cast form, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that cast form is probably the worst cast form, because 1.1% is very high, but that's still pretty low, actually, so. And then Final Evolution from Hoenn, that's a bit of a harder one. Walrein comes to mind. Huntail and Gorbis, but I feel like Huntail and Gorbis, I feel like they're common Pokemon for people to actually remember and be like, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Do Megas count? Yeah, maybe? Okay, Megas don't count. Banette's another one that I've been thinking of for this category. Not sure if she didn't counts. Ninjask could be an interesting one. Exploud. I feel like people do forget the Whismur line a lot. People do forget the Whismur line a lot. Speaking of Exploud, someone told me I'm wrong on my short from last Saturday. And I'm, like, waiting for the response, like, on the edge of my seat. Like, does Exploud actually appear in the wild and I'm forgetting it? Because as far as I'm aware, you cannot encounter Exploud in the wild, which is why I put Exploud down as a Pokemon you couldn't encounter in the wild. I deliberately wanted a Pokemon that, like, was in an earlier generation, so you're like, there's no way it's Exploud, you know? Like, you see Exploud as a Pokemon that can just evolve at a certain level, and like, oh, surely that appears in the wild. But it doesn't. It doesn't appear in the wild. Through my research, I could not find an instance of it appearing in the wild. Whereas Dusknoir and Porygon do. But someone said you're wrong. And I'm not sure if they're just preying on the idea I might not be 100% correct, like 100% confident in my answer, or if they're just confidently declaring themselves correct. But my breath is baited to see their retort. That is kind of crazy, but also makes sense. It does. It makes sense. Kind of crazy. The other Pokemon I put were Porygon and Dusknoir. I feel like Porygon isn't going to catch many people off guard because they remember Legends Arceus. Dusknoir, I feel like, is the one that's going to catch most people off guard, because I feel like it's easier to forget it's in the wild area, and you might assume it's in Legends Arceus, but I think it's rare in Legends Arceus. I don't think it being I don't think it's common there. Why would that guy just be out in the wild? Exactly. But also, like, why would a Gallade be out in the wild? Why? There are a lot of Pokemon that don't make sense to just be out in the wild, and yet are. Anyway, I should focus on Pokedoku. I should Pokemon focus Doku. I didn't actually put my playlist on. I'm still just listening to the Glacido Mountain theme. Anyway. We're almost there. Whoa, shitting on a share. So, 3 more categories. Final Evolution. I'm kind of torn between Bonnet and oh no, X-Cloud. X-Cloud's still kind of there. X-Cloud's still kind of there in my head. I might go X-Cloud. I might go X-Cloud. My gut's telling me X-Cloud. BDSP? Wait, really? As in, like, in the underground? Alright. And then Monotype, no evolution line. And then the Monotype, Final Evolution. Yep, underground. Shit. Should have thought to check that one. Shoulda. I swear that was not listed on Bulbapedia, though. Bulbapedia lied? It did. It did. To be fair, Bulbapedia lied. Where did you find out that it appears in the underground? Like, I checked in, like, Pokemon Database, Bulbapedia, and, like, a lot of other sources, and they all were like, no, it doesn't. Doesn't appear anywhere. You've seen one. Eyewitness testimonies are the least reliable testimonies. And I believe Rob now. Yeah, but eyewitness testimonies, least reliable testimonies. Alright, I'm gonna finish up Pokedoku quickly. Monotype, no evolution line. I could put another wait, could I put another Ultra Beast here? I might not. Xurkitree might be the only Monotype Ultra Beast, actually. Don't answer that if it's not. But I think it might be. Unless, like, Poipole is? My brain was like, Cosmoem, but that's not correct. That's not correct at all. And then from Paldea, because that's generally the best. Oh, Orthworm. People aren't going to think of Orthworm because people don't think of the fact it's Steel Ground. 0.7, you'll love to see it. People don't think of the fact it's not Steel Ground. I'm assuming everyone's making the same mistake as me. And then Final Evolution Monotype. I mean Cinderace, Inteleon, and Rillaboom. So. And then. Yeah, Cinderace, Inteleon, and Rillaboom. And, but I feel like I feel like that's not, like, a good measurement. Yeah, we'll go with that. Galadarmanitan, I'm pretty sure is pure ice. But I don't want to be wrong at this point. But I think it might be pure ice. I think Galadarmanitan. It is! I'm so intelligent. 10, I got a 10? Most unique was 3? I didn't get any of these picked. I almost did. If I picked, Class Form Sunny. Eternal Flower Floet is the only Mono Evolution monotype. Lightning Rock Midnight was the least put here. Palafin Regular was also pretty low. I'll relieve the pressure, by the way. No, Explicit does not appear in the wild, don't worry. Okay. Are you lying to make me feel better? Or are you just lying about seeing it in the underground? Dinosaur was actually pretty low there as well, though. Oh, yeah, it was also 0.2. Gimme was 0.1. Yeah, no, like... I did very well. I think X-Bow was my worst one, and that was a 1% lowest answer category anyway. Blacephalon was pretty high in comparison to, like, the actual thing. Bravery is... and Gengar are pretty high. Kyogre's kind of high. Groudon being the lowest is funny. Absol Mega, of course. I forgot about Absol. Sorry, I hope Michael has a good day. I meant his friend who decided the category. That's a good point. That's a good point. It was that probably was the case. I'm not lying this time. I have not seen one. That's because there's no way to catch an X-Cloud. Okay, cool. I, like, genuinely believe that might be a weird edge case that isn't recorded anywhere. Because, like, who studied the Grand Underground? Going to be honest. Who has taken time out of their day to study Grand Underground appearances? And that's why you said it. And I know that's why you said it. You said it because you know sites have a chance of not reporting that kind of information if it were real. And I find that incredibly funny, actually. That was real, Rob. Gonna be honest. But yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you all had a great time. This Friday, there should be, maybe, a special stream. If it's not Friday, it'll be Saturday. And then Friday will be raids. So, I don't know what it'll be. Just keep an eye out for the thumbnail when I put the stream live. But yeah, I hope you all like great rest of your days. Great rest of your weeks as well. Sorry, I had a chuckle. It was a rotten one, but it was a good one. Happy early Maid Day, Cahir. Maid Day? That's soon, is it? Huh. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. And I will see you all on Friday. Goodbye and good night.